The soulsmith's debt. Anselmo, a man whose life ticked by in the quiet company of pendulums and springs, discovered it in a dusty box of forgotten things. It was a pocket watch of tarnished silver, its face a labyrinth of unfamiliar constellations. It felt cold, unnervingly still, as if holding its breath. That evening, as the bells of the cathedral tolled, a frail woman collapsed on the cobblestones outside his shop. At that precise moment, the world fell silent. A carriage horse froze mid-stride, a dropped coin hung in the air, and from the watch in his hand, a soft golden light pulsed, bathing his workshop in an ethereal glow. When the world lurched back into motion, Anselmo's heart hammered against his ribs. He understood. The watch didn't just tell time, it consumed it, feeding on the final moments of a life. A terrible guilt settled upon him, heavy as a shroud. Was he a mere observer or a participant in this grim transaction? Driven by a desperate need for answers, he took the watch to the sprawling chaos of El Rastro Market. He showed it to vendors of forgotten histories, but one old woman, her eyes like chips of obsidian, recognized the maker's mark. "It is the work of the Relojero de Almas," she whispered, "the soulsmith." She told him the legend, a clockmaker who, grieving his lost love, forged a device to steal moments from the end of life, hoping to weave them into a second chance for himself. "But time is not a thread to be respun," she warned. "The watch has a debt, and it always collects. It feeds on the soul of its keeper." Anselmo felt a chill that had nothing to do with the night air. He could feel the watch's hunger, a faint, parasitic drain on his own vitality. That night, a fight spilled from a tavern, and a young man fell. The world froze once more, the golden light of the watch brighter, more demanding. Anselmo saw his own reflection in a darkened window, gaunt and haunted. Redemption, he realized, was not about reversing the past, but refusing to be its slave. He returned to his sanctuary of ticking clocks, his purpose clear. He would unmake this terrible engine of fate. He laid it on his anvil, but as he raised his hammer, the gears within the watch began to glow with a furious golden light. The light pulsed, and a vision filled his mind. He saw another clockmaker, centuries ago, his face etched with a grief so profound it stole the air from Anselmo's lungs. He saw the man forging the watch, not with malice, but with a desperate, breaking heart, trying to capture the moments his beloved had lost. It was not a machine of evil, but of sorrow. Anselmo lowered his hammer. Guilt was the true prison, for the soulsmith and for himself. The watch didn't need to be destroyed. Its trapped moments needed to be set free. He looked towards the distant silhouette of the cathedral, its bell tower reaching for the heavens. He climbed the winding steps of the bell tower as dawn painted the sky. As the great bell began to toll, its deep, resonant peal shaking the very stones, Anselmo opened the watch. The golden light, the stolen moments of 100 souls, poured out not with a scream, but a sigh. It swirled around the bell and dissolved into the morning light. The watch in his hand was just silver and steel now, cold and silent. He was just a clockmaker, his own time finite and precious, and finally, he was at peace.